Yeah, at Arima Labs, apart from we also do extensive geolift testing. And one of the toughest conversations that we have with clients is that, which market to make a sacrificial lamp, in the sense that,
Mm,
you said that you have to go dark on a certain market for a certain amount of period. And the client
mm,
would ask us, hey, that would result in, let's say, 400,000 or $500,000 of worth of sales, being foregone. And that
mm.
is not an easy conversation to have, right? And say that, hey, let's wait it out because you're going to gain it in the future. How do you navigate such questions?
That's an interesting one because we face that. I mean, I have faced that question specifically around again incrementality in digital, right?
Hmm.
What is the size of the control group where the opportunity cost is not
Yeah,
phenomenally high, right? If I have to run a control group, which is say 40%, just to get that measure that delta, then that's
hmm,
the cost's too high. So in this conversation, say for example, I I would say that we pick a period which is probably leaner, right?
okay,
Um, say it's not a December, or in an Indian context, for example, um, it's not a Diwali or that September October
hmm,
peak season. That's not when you're doing these experiments. You're doing these experiments in a lean month, I would say, and setting it up to still ensure that you can do apple to apple comparison, right? But it is a difficult conversation, and again, I mean, absolute numbers are misleading. So $400,000, $500,000, what is that in the
yeah,
overall sort of revenue pie, right?
yeah,
And then downstream projections in terms of what is that insight going to mean in terms of campaign optimizations, in terms of results. I'm sure you're having those
yeah.
conversations as well, right? So I can imagine that if this is a leadership ELT level conversation, those are the questions that the marketing teams are going to get asked as well. Like, what does it mean for me downstream?
Yeah, but I really like the approach that you talked about. Very intelligent, I must say that, do the testing in the lean period so that your loss is kind of like mitigated.